Okay, this is type 1. We'll create 2 more types. Slippery floor type 2. Okay, so what happens is when the ice boss frost breath hits the bottom floor, okay, this tiny layer over here will be displayed on top of the bottom floor and on top of the town which the frost breath particles hit. And if your character tries to run or is above this tile, you will not be able to control your character. And he or she will just move randomly as though as he or she is sliding across the floor. Okay, so let's create a type 2. Which is basically a second design. Okay, so notice that the shading is darker. Okay, this is not that obvious, but if you focus carefully, you can see the different shades of blue on the slippery floor. Okay, while it looks small at the moment, when we export the images and include them within the game project itself, it will look much bigger than now. So that is the second type. Okay, now let's move on to the third type. Hey, what's up, Manuel? How is your 2015 coming along? Okay, so right now we are creating designs to add on to the bottom floor. Hey, what's up, Toasty? How's your 2015 coming along? Three, four. Okay, so as I was saying, right now we are creating small little layers that will be displayed on top of the bottom floor tiles when the boss frost breath hits the bottom floor. And when your character stands on top of this bottom floor, you will sleep and not be able to control your character. Okay, and this is our type 3 for our slippery floor. So there won't be any direct physics interaction between your character and this slippery floor. Okay, instead it would be between this bottom floor and your characters. Okay, so let's create the images for the slippery layers. Okay, the width should be 32 and the height 8. Oh, okay. So the height should be 4 instead. since we are using 4 pixels as the height. And the width is 32. Hey Rodolfo, welcome back. What's up? How are you doing? I'm fine, thanks for asking too. Okay, so right now we are focused on creating special layers of thin ice that will appear on top of the bottom floor of the ice boss stage. And they will only appear when the boss's froze breath hits the bottom floor. Okay, there are indeed a lot of new things, especially the new ice world is coming soon as a new update to stars. Okay, so the current version online is 0.02. Okay, version 0.03 will be coming soon with the new ice world, which is also why we are focusing on adding the various attacks for the new boss. Type 1. Okay, so what happens if your character stands on top of this thin layer of ice? Is that you will be unable to control your character, and he or she will just, how should I describe it, slip across the entire floor as it will become too slippery. It's sort of like when you are running across a layer of ice without shoes with friction. Okay, but in stars, if that happens, it will leave you vulnerable to the other attacks of the boss. Okay, as with the other images, okay, I'll always use my Apple script to automate the exporting of images process. Okay, to save time and to let it run so that you can go on to do other things. And speaking about bosses, okay, you can expect the new boss in the new ice world to be much more challenging than the boss in the brick world. Okay, so right now that we have exported the images, let's include them within the game project itself. Okay, by the way, after 0.03 is out, the next thing that will be added to stars and will be released as 0.04 will be the third playable character. So when 0.04 is out, you will have 3 characters to play with and 2 worlds to challenge. Hey, what's up, Double O Kev? Thanks for dropping by. Okay, so now that we have imported the images to Unity, excuse me. Okay, we can add them to the game itself. Okay, so if you are wondering what we are doing today, we are adding one of the attacks to the new boss in the new ice world. Okay, so it would be better to show you instead. So let's start the game. And for testing purposes, we will start the game from the ice world right away. So at least we'll have a faster playtesting session. Okay, so in order to get to a boss stage, you will have to clear multiple stages. Okay, so let me clear this stage before we get to the boss stage. Okay, so now that we're at the boss stage, Okay, notice that the boss is able to teleport from places to places. Whoa, okay. Oh, okay, no, don't come. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so what we are trying to do today? Okay, notice how the boss switches from throwing purple ice shards at you to using his frost breath on the bottom floor. So what we are doing today is to create a thin layer of special ice on top of the bottom floor that will make it slippery when his frost breath hits the bottom floor. And yes, the purple ice shards will home in at where your current location is, so you will have to move constantly. Whoa. If not, you will get defeated just like that. Okay, so we will create and display these 3 thin layer of ice on top of the bottom floor. Hey, thanks man, Rutherford. So besides these 2 attacks, okay, the ice boss is also able to summon minions, okay, to challenge you. Okay, but we have not got to that yet. Okay, as we are focusing on completing the frost breath attack first. Okay, so let's create these slippery thin layers of ice right now. One, so this should be 1. Hey James, thanks for dropping by the White Sponge livestream. Okay, I hope your 2015 is coming along great. Okay, so we will create new categories just for this slippery floor. So that we can say, hey, Unity make this floor ignore the player, okay, but just display it on top of the bottom floor. Okay, so this slippery floor will be something that will just appear on top of the tiles. And we have to add something to the tiles too. To say that if the tile is slippery or not. Okay, so we will add a simple boolean. There will be either yes or no, true or false. So it's actually something very simple, in that when the boss Frost Breath hits the bottom